In this series, we'll start with the basics and work our way up, exploring each era of the game, opening packs, building decks, and dueling with classic and modern cards. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this series is for you. So stick around because the heart of the cards are calling, and together we will become true duelists. Welcome to the Garbage Lords Progression Series. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Garbage Lords Progression Series, and we did it! Baby raccoons brought it home. That was pretty fun. Let's go ahead and get on into the pack for today. We're going to be opening up Legacy of the Valiant. There's a lot of interesting stuff in this set. Some of it at high rarity, but not a lot of stuff that isn't at low rarity, I'll say. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we get new Bujin support, new Gravekeeper support. These are both really good. I think Gravekeepers is less playable because I don't think we have Necro Valley, and if we don't, our Gravekeeper pool is just not good, and it's a very anti-meta strategy. We do have the Sylvans, which I don't think are playable right now. I think when we get later on into the support lines, it becomes a much more playable. We have Automats release here, or at least Onomatopera, which is an incredible card for the Utopia deck, but that is just way too confusing. I do not want to have to say these names every single time I summon it. Still in the rares, Nikitama is pretty good, especially when you pair it with Arutama. Obviously, they get even better when we get Sakitama, but these are playable. They're just a rank 4 strategy. Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Tree, is our first generic level 10 synchro. It's a really good one. Can't target it with card effects except during exactly main phase 2. So your opponent can't, Fiendish Chain it during the first turn. They can't, I think if Dimension Prison targets, I don't think it does. They can't Battle Trick it, that targeting during the battle phase, all that kind of stuff. Really good card. In the secret slot, insane cards here. It's just absolutely insane. Exciton Knight is Zeus before Zeus. Debatably, it's sometimes a better Zeus because it is just a rank 4. But your opponent does have to control more cards in their hand and field than we do. So we can't just combo build a board and then end on a Zeus. This is really an equalizer card. Downward Magician converts any rank 3 or lower monster into at least a 2100 body that does do piercing, so it's not bad. It can only be summoned in the main phase 2, but that's not terrible. Shared Ride is basically just Max C, but for when your opponent adds a card to their hand, except by drawing. So that's pretty neat in search-heavy decks. And then the first Monarch is actually a trap card that gives you tribute fodder for the Monarchs. Now, I will say, the Monarch trap cards, really the Prime Monarch is the best one. First Monarch is not really good, and we don't get Prime Monarch until the Structure deck, which we don't open. In the Ultra Rares, more Gravekeepers, more Bujins, more Sylvans, but really there's a couple cards I want to highlight here. Bujin Tsukiyomi is an incredible card for the Bujin deck. It's basically just Card of Demise, like a mini Card of Demise every single turn that it has material, which is really crazy. Silent Monarch is a targeting non-destruction removal, which is really powerful. Attaching as a material basically bypasses almost every floating effect in the game. Silent Honor Dark is an upgrade to it that you can make with some of the rank up magic spells, which we don't have a ton right now, but if we get lucky enough to pull 101 and see 101, I will try to play them. In the Super Rare slot, we have another set of good cards. Ghost Trick Mary is in here. This is really nice for a Ghost Trick engine. This can summon this can summon a Ghost Trick from your deck in face down defense position. Normally you get Jiangshi. When Jiangshi is attacked, it flip face up and adds either a Spectre or a Jack Frost. Jack Frost will fade 2 more attacks, whereas Spectre will get you a draw, but fade a second attack. So it's basically like a mini battle fader, but the monsters can actually do stuff. We get Bujin Hair, other cards. Importantly for our Baby Raccoon strategy, we're looking for Obedience Schooled, which is an incredible card. If you control the monster special, 3 level 2 or lower beast affect monsters with different names from your deck. Their effects are negated, they're destroyed during the end phase, and then if you activate this card, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except beasts. Really powerful restriction. But if we go summon 3 beasts and then overlay into a Sendayu, they're not going anywhere. Pretty cool. In the common slot, we have Jack Frost, as I mentioned before, releases here. This is really good for the Ghost Trick line. Kalantosa, Mythical Beast of the Forest, is really good for our Baby Raccoon strategy. If this is summoned by a beast effect, you can just target a card on the field, destroy it. Really powerful. This saw play with Melfi Puppy not too many years ago, so pretty interesting card. Other than that, we have a couple other cards that are really interesting. Things like Mystic Macro Carper Seed and the Duston Roller is kind of a really funny card. But that is it. Let's go ahead and get on into today's opening. Alright, so this video is going to be incredibly cursed for multiple reasons. So, first of all, I didn't record my pull successfully. It was just stuck on the page where we were going over the cards in Legacy of the Valiant, so I'm just going to do this. Second of all, I had no amounts of difficulty with Zach's perspective, so I'm just going to skip it. It's not worth my time and sanity to try and fix it, so we're just going to skip this. This is going to be a bit of a weird episode. We're not going to see Zach's pulls. It doesn't matter. He has good stuff. All right, that's all we're going to say. Let's go ahead and show you my pulls just so, it's there. So first of all, we didn't get much. We did get a playset of Jack Frost, which is nice in case we want to run back Ghost Tricks. We only got 2 Kalantosa. That's unfortunate, but pretty fine. When we do play Baby Raccoons, I think this is really all you'd really want. You don't really want more than 2. Other than that, we didn't get an amazing Sylvan set. We did get a Gravekeeper's Oracle at Ultra. We also got a Downer Magician at Secret Rare. We did get a Ghost Trick Dullahan, which is a great rank 1. But really, this set was not amazing. I guess we got like a playset of Onomatopoeia, but I am not playing Utopia no matter how much you pay me. So that's basically it. This was a pretty lackluster opening. No 101s, unfortunately. So that is going to be the opening. But let's go ahead and get on into the deck and then duels. All right, boys, we are bringing back the cats. So today we are running back our Baby Raccoon Rescue Cat deck that we played in last episode. I felt that this was really good, and especially when we get the additions of something like Kalantosa, Mythical Beast of the Forest, this deck becomes really powerful. We only got 2, but I think that's fine. I think we only really need 2. So let's go ahead and just get straight into it. You saw this deck from last time. We're on the 3 Pampoko, 3 Tantan. We're on 3 Effect Failure in main. I decided to cut the Ghost Trick portion of the list. It was fun, it was cute, but it was pretty cope. I was just hoping to make either Levier or Alucard, but no luck there. The Elephant as the tuner to allow us to go into Nat Beast. 2 Kalantosa, 1 Redox. I'm surprised I had Gores in the list over this, but Redox makes a ton of sense. We load up our graveyards with Earth thanks to Tantan Pampoko. Even things like Murmelio is in Earth, so that's good. We got the one of Rescue Cat. Again, it is allowed in our series, and it is a Rotted, so we can use this. The 2 Raikou, the 1 Tang Noster. This again is just a 3 for us to go into either Nat Beast or hopefully Barkion in with Herbellum. We got our 3 Murmelio to search our 3 whole normal traps. We got 1 Book of Moon. This makes a lot of sense because we can flip back down our Pampoko or our Raikou. 3 MST, double Duality, triple Upstart. 1 Bottomless, 3 Called, double D Prison, double Mirror Force, 1 Trap Trick, Triple Nightmare, and 1 Void Trap Hole. In the side deck, we got triple DD Crow and the 1 Gores, double Forbidden Lance, double Chain, double Mask Restrict. I think, surprisingly enough, I think Monarch is a very, very powerful strategy, especially if you can play Vandy's Ruler. I was thinking about bringing it today, but I really don't want to. It just doesn't seem like a deck I want to play right now. So we have the Mask Restriction for that, and then Shadow Imprisoning for any dark strategies, disparate strategies. Allogistic Armory Arm, Black Rose, Materia Barkion, and Beast, and Stardust in here. Stardust is in here because we can go into it with a Redox and an Effect Failure. So that's all good there. Daigusto Phoenix sets up OTKs. Our new Downer Magician, we can throw that on top of a Sandaiyu that's already been used, or something like a Gachi Gachi Gentetsu that's lost its material. So really good pickup. I'm not at all upset we picked this up. I think this allows us to play a lot of XD strategies very well, especially when we get to things like Burning Abyss. We got the Gachi Gachi Gentetsu, as I mentioned before. We got Alucard. We can technically make this if we go Cat for Tang Noster or Airbellum. This might come up if, for example, like Zach is on something like Boojins and he Moon Mirror shields us, or there's just some really annoying card we have to out in the back row. So this is a good card. Herald of Pure Light, again, this is pretty neat because we can detach material and get back our Rescue Cat and then just use it again. Triple Sand IU, it might be a little cope to play 3 of these, but now that we're up to 10 Beast level 2s, actually we got 11 with Elephant, I think it's perfectly fine to play 3, and it is just Gore's token on legs. And then we got Shadow Mist. Not sure this will ever come up, but we got it. Let's go ahead and get straight into the duels and see if the Raccoons can pull out another victory for us. Well, Zach, we're here. We opened up a Legacy of the Valiant, the turning point between, Fire Water, debatably, at least my favorite, but debatably the best Xyz format there is, and before that. Very, very, very descriptive, I know. But no, this set is great. We get easily the best rank 4 for a while in Silent Honor Arc. I mean, still sees experimentation and a little bit of play for years and years after, just as a non-targeting, non-destruction removal. Actually,
Silent Honor Arc? My guy, are you forgetting Exciton Knight?
Yeah, Exciton Knight was
Zeus
also
before
in
Zeus?
Yeah, Exciton Knight was also in here. We also had some other crazy XE support and Downward Magician, more
Yeah.
Ghost Trick stuff. Really, really crazy. This set is good. This is one of those sets in Yu-Gi-Oh's history where it's like, Jesus, how did they think that any of this stuff was playable? Exciton is still playable today. I think people in the OCG right now are experimenting with it in Raziel because you can make a million rank 4s. Why wouldn't you just make the best one? So.
I mean, before the most recent ban list that hit Lacrima, people were experimenting with it because they thought maybe Moon of the Closed Heaven would get hit as a way to just go full Fiendsmith combo if you had 2 level 4s.
Yep. No, that's actually the thing we did in Valmonica, believe it or not. You would overlay the 2 pendulums into an Exciton, because not only was it a Light Fiend for Requiem, but then it got the Demono, which is also a Light Fiend, into the graveyard as the 3rd light, which you struggled to get in a Pendulum deck for who knows why. What's a Pendulum? We haven't seen Pendulums yet in this series, but we will, and that'll be a fun time, I'm sure.
Oh, so fun.
Well, anyways, let's go ahead and get straight on into it. Winning a die roll for once. Let's go. Hopefully we don't have to restart. Call the Haunteds at 3, remember.
I'll go first. Yeah, this is more dice rolls than I won my entirety of the last tournament, which was a 5-round locals.
Oh, gosh, that's rough.
All right, I will draw for turn.
We don't get to do that for much longer. No more draw for turn.
No, we don't. Yeah. You know what else we don't get to do for much longer? Normal summon Yamato, activate Kaiser, set 2 pass.
Why did I know this is what you were bringing?
I'm gonna activate Yamato in end phase.
Yeah, you can go for it. I have nothing to stop
I'll add a crane and I will pitch turtle.
That's pretty good. That is in fact pretty good. All right, draw. Standby main. All right, so how does this work again? So one of our monsters cannot place a monster on the field if his or her number
you
of
can't
monsters...
even set.
Yeah, so I can't set. Okay. All right, well, let's lead with a Pot of Duality. I feel like that's a good start.
Chain Ash? Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Well, there's the out.
Oh, same thing.
You don't know. Yeah, we're gonna grab the out. Shuffle, and then we'll set 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be anything. Go ahead.
Now, does Raiko target at this time?
That's a good fucking question that we're gonna have to look up here. All right, we'll cut this out. Let's see, Raiko, Errata. Let's see, Premium Gold, Realm of Light, Structure Deck, Star Deck, Link Strike. I think we're on. Is Premium Gold the current one? When was this released?
Legacy of the Valiant was 2014-01.
Yeah, so it's going to be the second errata. Flip, you can target one card on the field, destroy that target, send the top three cards of your deck to the graveyard. So Raiko does target at this point in time.
Okay.
All right, so we just confirmed that Raiko does target. I'm scared that that's a problem. That may be a problem.
It
Anyway,
may be an issue.
yeah, all right, go ahead.
I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go standby main.
Yep.
Um. I think. I think I do that. Yeah. I'm gonna normal summon Tour Guide and activate the effect.
Ooh, good card. Good card alert.
It is a very good card. Yes. We are going to special summon Tour Bus
Why?
because
Why?
we don't have
You don't have
a
Sandgame
lot of
legal. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, we don't have a lot of good level 3 fiends. We're just
Sure.
gonna overlay for his Zen mains.
Sure.
Um, and then I will go to battle.
Sure.
I'll swing in with the Zen mains.
All right, we're gonna get a little twisted here. We're gonna mirror force this.
Okay, I will activate Lance on my Yamato.
Lancing your Yamato. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Unfortunately, I did not predict the lance.
Okay. And then I will detach Tour Guide from the Zen mains.
All right. So that's just replacement effect. Yeah. So tack goes through. It is the Raiko. Let's see. I
I feel like you have to target Kaiser
I
here.
feel like I do. Yeah. Unfortunately. Well, do I? Because you committed a second monster to the board.
For now.
What do you mean for now? What are you gonna do?
I can do a lot of things. What are you talking
Are
about?
you gonna link off into something? Yeah. Right.
Link it to SP banish the back row.
Yeah. All right. Let's just take out Kaiser. I think you're right.
Okay. And then I'll swing for a K.
I will take the grand. I think 1,000 life points is enough to pay to get that Kaiser out of here.
Main 2, set 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go end phase, and I will Zen mains target this.
I am going to. So here's all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to activate in response to that. Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. This was special summon this turn. So I will negate that effect and attempt to destroy, and then you can replace again. But the destruction is only once per
I'll
turn
replace.
during the end phase. So my back row will be preserved, and I got the material off of Zen mains.
And then I will Yamato.
Yeah, Yamato's fine. I didn't realize that the end phase effect of this card was mandatory. So if it's this is the only card on your field, that sucks for you.
I will add and pitch a Centipede.
That's
and then
bad for me, but sure, yeah.
It is bad, yeah. And then I'll pass.
Sure. Draw. Standby main. Okay. Gotta think here. How are we outing this? I think the answer is pretty simple. Unfortunately, all right. Let's do this. I'm going to run out a baby raccoon Punpoko and attempt to trigger the effect.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to special summon in defense position a copy of Tan, face down defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be some follow up for next turn. Let's go ahead and. Oh, this is kind of neat. This will be kind of neat. It doesn't do anything though, is the problem. So I can do.
Oh wait, hold on. I actually don't know this.
Hmm.
If tour bus was detached, would its effect trigger?
Sent to the graveyard.
Because it's if it does, it's mandatory.
Yes, it is. I thought it was sent from field to graveyard because this card was very bad for a very long time. It's just sent to graveyard, so it would trigger. Yeah, it's like Toy Vendor.
Then I'm gonna be putting the Coliseum on top of the deck, or
Does it put it on top of the
into
deck?
the deck. It puts in the
Shuffle that
deck.
target into the deck. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That doesn't change the game state at all.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Now I gotta think about this again. I feel like that's the answer. I don't like that as an answer, but I think that's the answer. Yeah, let's do that. All right. We're going to activate Call the Haunted, targeting the Ryko.
Sure.
And then we will overlay these two for the boy. Actually, now that I think about it, I do have to do it this way. You're going to compulse him, huh? You know what? I think that's fine. To grave with all this, this goes back to the extra deck, obviously. This stays on the field. I don't like this, but I just kind of have to be okay with this. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw.
Yep.
Stand by main.
Yep.
I thinks it is time to just go duality.
Duality. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with you fading a draw step. Or fading, like you can't special summon this turn. You're not fading a draw step. I'm thinking of Reckless Greed. Ryo, the one card problem.
Yeah. The question is that actually a problem for you? Because the flip would special summon, which gets you to the guy. And special summoning doesn't really matter in that scenario. So what does Coliseum do? It keeps you off of that exactly. I think it is Coliseum, and then I just hit in for a bunch of damage. Or no, not a bunch of damage. I just clear the field here. I'll go battle.
Sure.
Oh, I need to shuffle these back.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that.
And then I'll hit in.
All right, so flip. It's gonna be Tan Tan. So we're gonna special here. So I'm
Do
actually
you have
going
something with a ton of defense?
to. No, but I have something even better than a card with a ton of defense.
Calentosa.
Yes, we did get Calentosa in this set
What's your
exactly.
target?
I'm gonna target the Yamato.
I will negate.
Oh, well, that's fine. I had to get it out anyway. All right, to grave with this.
Main to activate Kaiser, end phase, Yamato.
Thinking an end of main too, actually here. I hate to do
You
this,
gonna
but
Valor it?
I think I am going to Valor it in main too, just so you don't get this.
Sure.
Just so you don't get the. I know the last card in
One
hand is
card in a
Crane.
dream.
I know the last card in hand is Crane, so we're just gonna have to be fine with
Yeah,
that.
how are you gonna out the Crane is my question.
Carefully, I think. Well, this is a good start. Let's normal summon Pumpoko and trigger the effect.
Yeah.
Did I mill with the Ryko? I might not have milled with the Ryko.
You didn't, no.
Well, we're way too far into this.
Accepted game state. Accepted the game state.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It might have come up, but it probably won't. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I'm just going to take damage here. That's all that's going to happen.
Set another Tantan.
I could set another Tantan. So here's the thing. Like, another Tantan preserves my life a little bit more. But I don't know if that actually matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it does. Unfortunately, I think it does. Yeah, let's set another Tantan.
All right.
And go ahead.
I'll draw.
Yep.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Activate Call the Haunted targeting Centipede.
That's fine. It's unfortunate, but it's fine.
Overlay
Yep.
for Susanoo.
Yeah. I don't have any
Gonna
response
activate Susanoo to add or pitch.
to that. That's fine.
Or add or foolish.
That's fine.
Question. I can add that. Do that. Can I kill you here?
That's terrifying. The answer is probably. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. I'm in a very bad position right now.
15.
I did take 1,000
24.
already, so that makes
Yeah.
it less money.
I can't kill you, but I can do a ton of damage. But I think it's more correct to just play it safe.
Sure.
I'm gonna Foolish Turtle.
Okay, that makes sense. Protect from targeting, yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna add to hand a new card.
Oh, a new card.
Yeah, you haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna add to hand Arasuda.
Ooh, I do know about this card, but I only know about it
When a
because
Bujin's banished, it special summons itself.
Ah, okay, yeah. No, the only reason I know about this card is I just know it by name because I built Bujins for Firewater, and you play one of this guy exactly.
If you play him at all, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this Kaiser's really getting some super good use. I'm gonna normal summon another Yamato.
Another Yamato.
Just for damage sake.
No, that's fair.
Go to battle, Susanoo, attack.
Yes, I'll take at least 16 here. Do you have anything in damage step?
I have nothing in damage step, no.
Alright, that's fine.
I will attack.
Alright, so this is going to be the Tantan, obviously.
Yep.
Doesn't do piercing, right?
I wish.
Yeah. So we're going to summon the second Kalantosa here. Kalantosa effect. So the crane is out of here. Or not the crane, the turtle's out of here.
Turtle.
So
I no longer have a turtle, correct.
So I can target your stuff. Well, I can assumably safely target your stuff. So I know it's Arasuda and crane in hand.
Yes.
Gosh. I know you're going to get the value off Yamato, is the thing. It's like I either let you have the Susanoo and you just get mega value next turn if I can't clear it, which oftentimes, I probably can't. Or I kill the Yamato and I just have to hope that I draw insane. It's really like it's a pick your poison because if I kill the Yamato, you just get another one off Susanoo. Assuming, well, actually, you don't have another one. God, this is a hard choice. Okay, this might be incorrect, but I think I'm actually going to kill the Yamato here.
No, that seems correct, because I could just summon out another Susanoo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll swing in with the Susanoo.
Yep, and then I'll take 15.
And then
off the
swing in
Zenmaines.
for 15.
All in all, I didn't take that much damage, but yeah,
No, you
I'm
didn't.
I'm still not in a good position.
Is that? Do I care about that? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna pass here.
Sure. All right, there is a card off the top that does it. I don't think that's it. I know you have Arasuda in hand.
Arasuda Crane is the hand, yes.
Okay. Crane just what does Crane do? Is it double the attack?
It doubles the attack, yeah.
Doubles the attack. Okay. That's only if it attacks a
Doubles
monster.
the original
right?
attack. No, it's when a monster battles.
Yeah, then you unfortunately have it. Got Brick and I just drew a Valor off the top, so. Oh man, maybe Raccoon's letting me down. No, probably not. I think I just drew a very crappy hand. Let's go first and see if I can draw better. Okay. Not terrible. Let's draw phase, draw for turn. Standby main phase. Um, gosh. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna normal summon Pumpoko and trigger the effect.
Sure.
We're going to special a Tan.
Yep.
Set that. Then we're gonna set 2 whole ass cards and pass it up.
Two.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
Mhm.
Stand by main. Okay. I'm gonna start with activate duality.
I am a big fan of activate duality right now. Well, there's the good card.
I want the Yamato. It's in my hand now. You can't stop me.
Yeah, there's the good card.
Now I walk directly into your one of bottomless normal summon.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck. How'd I know? I'll set one and I will pass.
Sure. Draw phase, draw for turn. Oh my god, that's pretty good. That is, I think, pretty good. Let's start by flip summoning this Tan, and we'll try for the effect.
Yeah.
All right. What do we want to summon?
Actually, I'm going.
You got something?
I'll try to Blackhorn this. Just hope you don't have
Special
another
effect.
summon.
Blackhorn. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually totally fine with that trade.
Now you're gonna normal summon another Pumpoko, and I'm gonna be big sad.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna normal summon Rescue Cat.
Oh, that's even worse.
All right, let's see what we're bringing out. Well, I think.
Am I just dead here?
I don't think you're dead. I don't think I can do enough. But it's gonna be pretty fucking good. Let's bring out. Oh, is there a good way to do this? Let's bring out this Airbellum, and then we'll bring out. There's like not a great way to do this, unfortunately. That's the problem, for a reason that you can probably guess.
It's in your hand.
Yeah, the other 3 may or may not be in my hand at this point in time.
And this card can only summon from deck.
Yep.
Summon a level 1, make Armory Arm. Do it, you won't. You actually literally can't, because of Pumpoko.
Pumpoko is only on normal summon.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Yeah, so I'm not locked into just beasts right now. I think. Okay, I think the answer is I'm going to summon out. This might be a little shocking. I'm going to have to summon out a. I'm gonna have to summon out a Pumpoko here. Yeah, I think that's unfortunately correct. Let's go to battle here, and I will attack in Gore's order. And then I'll rip a card out of your hand with
You can't. It's negated.
Oh, is it negated? Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Is that... Hold on. That actually still might be the correct thing to do, because it might be more damage.
It's 32 whole.
Yeah, it is more damage. Second main, I'll send these 2 off for a Nat Beast.
Sure.
That was more damage, by the way, because 8 plus 16 is 24. Nat Beast is 22, so math. God, unfortunately, that is the end of this turn.
Okay. I'll draw.
Yeah.
Stand by main.
Yeah.
Normal summon tour guide. Activate effect.
That's fine, unfortunately.
I'll special summon out another tour guide.
Sure. Okay. Do you have the bus in hand?
I maybe could be anything.
All right, well, at least you drew a Garnet. But unfortunately for you, I do have the Blackhorn here.
Uh, Gotta be kidding
Love it,
me.
love it. Stand by main. Let's normal summon this Pumpoko and trigger the effect. Yep. That's what I figured.
I literally, I, I literally only saw monsters. What the heck?
Oh, okay. Well, that game was a little less stressful, but this, I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
be.
you saw your one of cat. You saw your one of cat.
I saw the one of, yeah. I mean, you got to your two of as well, but I mean, my
What
one
two
of's
of?
better than your two of. Yamato. I assume Yamato's a
Oh,
two
that's
of for
true.
you.
Yeah, that's a two of. Um, I'm going to set 3.
Sure.
Normal summon centipede
Mm-hmm.
and pass.
Sure. Draw. Standby main phase.
Absolutely.
We're gonna normal this Myrmelio and trigger the effect.
Sure.
Alright. Well, it worked really well last time, so let's add this to hand.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't kill your centipede.
Yeah, he big.
That is
He
the
a
problem
chunkster.
here. So let's just set a card and pass it up.
I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the best card in my deck. Standby main.
Yep.
Tanky.
That is a good card, yeah.
We are grabbing Yamato.
Yep.
Normal summon. Whoops.
That's fine.
I'll
I
get
didn't
that
see
in a
it.
second. I'm gonna normal summon the Yamato.
Okay, hold on. So, thinking here. So, I'm thinking you wouldn't do this directly into the bottomless. Unless,
You don't know me.
yeah, unless you had a lance set. Because you don't have a turtle engrave, not that bottomless targets. So you don't have a turtle engrave to protect the Yamato. I have to assume you have a lance set. I don't. I think that I have to just get it out of you is the problem. So show me
I
the
do have
lance.
lance,
Yep.
yes.
I figured you had it.
So this is at 11 currently.
Yep. No, it's at 1,000.
No, it's gaining 100 from the
Oh, you're
Tenki.
right. It's gaining 100 for tanky. Yep. Wait. It's unaffected by other spell traps, so it's unaffected by the tanky.
Oh, you're right. Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is a game made for 11-year-olds, so I'm taking. Oh, okay.
Yes.
You're making the guy. Yep, that makes sense.
I'm making Susanoo. Why wouldn't I?
You
I'm
want
gonna
the- You want the value?
Susanoo detach the Yamato.
Okay.
I'm gonna add to hand Train.
Sure.
Um. I'm gonna call the Yamato.
I'm going to chain Crow targeting the Yamato.
Okay. Trigger Arasuda.
Oh, that's dirty. Yeah.
Battle.
Yeah.
Punch in.
I'll take 8 unless you have something in the damage step.
I'm not going to activate anything in damage step.
Cool. I'm fine with that.
Main
I'll actually
two
take
and-
9 because of the Tenki.
Oh yeah, he is at 2-5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. Oh, this is engraved because it resolved without effect, right?
No, it's
Actually, don't
continuous
know.
to trap.
Oh, okay.
So just stay on
I
the
just
field.
wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah, it lost the target, so it just stays on the field.
And I'll trigger Arasuda to draw on pitch 1.
Yeah, that's good. If you pitch turtle or something, I swear to
I'm
fucking
pitching
God.
peacock.
What the fuck does this one do?
It's a bad searcher for Boojin. I need to not activate anything except for Boojin cards that turn, and it can only activate in main phase 2.
Gotcha. Okay. Draw. Oh, that would have been real fucking nice last.
What, Valor?
No, that's something else. All right. You don't have a turtle engraved, so I feel more confident about this. I'm gonna normal summon Pompoko and trigger the effect.
Okay.
Let's set a Raikou in face down defense position.
Okay.
I will set a card and do nothing else because Pompoko is tiny.
Thinking. Yeah, I'll just draw.
Sure.
Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
Susanoo.
Susanoo is fine.
Dump turtle.
Yep.
Centipede, target the back row.
Yeah, it was Blackhorn. That would have been real fucking nice last turn.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't.
Yeah. L, Mauled, Seethe, Cope, all that stuff, right?
How do I get the most damage here?
Good question.
So I can normal that. Go for. That might be most. Yeah, that's most damage. Okay. I'm gonna normal summon Crane.
Interesting, sure.
Gonna overlay for Omega.
Oh, yeah.
I've just always had this.
It's just, this is the first deck you can summon with 2 lights.
It's just the first time that it's been like good to summon.
Yeah. Fair.
I'll just detach to make himself unaffected by spell traps. I just want to get the thing in the grave.
Do you have a second call to haunt it?
Oh, actually, I'm not gonna do that because that would make it unaffected by the Tenki.
Correct.
I'll just go battle.
Sure.
I'll punch into the Pompoko.
I will take...
And in damage step,
Okay.
I will Crane. So he will go up to a whole 48. He'll take 400.
Yeah, okay. So I'll take 4,000.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage there.
That's a lot of damage. I'll Susanoo into that.
Yeah, so it is Raikou. I don't know if it matters what I pop here, is the problem. Like, your Susanoo is out of material. The Omega is just a guy.
Yeah.
I almost feel like popping this unknown back row. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna hit the back row, and I'll mill 3.
Okay.
I won't forget to mill the 3 this time, chat. And I'll take the 25 direct.
Yeah. I like those mills.
My god. My life savings for Rescue Cat.
Set pass.
Dude, you're fucking kidding me! Oh, all the garnets in the opener. Yeah, you go.
I know how I felt last game.
Yeah, I do. Where was my cat? Oh, wow, help was not coming. There he is.
Yeah, it was not coming.
Help was not coming.
There was some other things I could do. Like, I could have detached the Arasuda, and then the last set was a called. I probably should have activated the Compulse just to bounce back the Raikou.
Yeah, you could have, for sure. It would have ended up the same, I guess, in that case.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's really no point in me bouncing the Omega. There's really no point in me popping the Susanoo. Yeah, this was just miserable. My opening hand was what, like, I think it was like Pompoko, double Calentosa, Myrmelio, and then I think it was like a Tantan. So there's just nothing for me to do.
Also, I just realized that if I had just not made Omega, I would have had lethal. If I had just switched the Arasuda to attack and normal summon the Crane.
Would you have 17? Yeah, you would have had. Yeah, that would have been more damage.
Yeah, that would have just been lethal.
Missing
Just dumb.
lethal every time. All right. Anyways,
Lamau.
well, I mean, yeah, I ran back Baby Raccoons because we got Kalantosa. Really, really strong card for this deck. Basically, it turns Tantan into proactive removal instead of just like reactive removal by setting the. Well, it actually, so Tantan you couldn't do anything before. Like, you had nothing to do. Like, the most you could do is just summon out another guy to body block. Pompoko setting Raika was the best thing you could do beforehand with this deck, as we saw in last game. But now with Kalantosa, we can flip Tantan and summon Kalantosa. So it's essentially we have three bodies to block with because you go Pompoko for Tantan, Tantan for Kalantosa, and that pops a card. Which
Yeah.
is it's pretty strong to get like three bodies off of one card. The problem is when you draw both of your Kalantosa, this becomes way less good. I only
Trust
got
me,
two.
I played Melfi's for so long. I know what it's like to draw both Kalantosa.
Yeah, I only got two, but that's fine because I only played the
You
two.
only need to. You
Um,
only should play two.
but yeah, that was brutal. Also, the second game that I did win, when I did have the Tang Noster in hand, which was not good, but it was fine. So it is what it is. Yeah, I just played a little bit hand trap heavier version of this list, I guess you'd say. I main decked the Veilers. I put in things like a Book of Moon, and I swapped the dimensional prisons for. No, I kept the dimensional prisons in because I was afraid of some other stuff. But yeah, I was like, well,
Isn't Book at one in this format?
book is at one, yeah. So I only had the one
For
of.
some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense, but yeah. So like it was like, well, if I can reflip the Raiko, that's pretty good advantage, or if I can reflip a Tantan, that's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this deck lives or dies off of I think winning the die roll and going first and just setting back row. But that's like every deck in this game.
Yeah.
Also, so the one card that I did get from Legacy of the Valiant that I felt was good was I did get one of these bad boys, or bad girls, I should
Hmm.
say. Which
I got the better one.
did you get the Exciton?
No, I
Oh,
got
you got the
101.
Honor Arc. Okay, yeah, I didn't get Honor Arc
In that
unfortunately.
in that second game, I was trying to think when you summon the Nat Beast, I was like, is there a way I can get to 101? And I was like, yes, there is, but I need this freaking I need everything to resolve because I was like, okay, I can Levier summon back the guy, and then I can um next turn do other things like just make sure that I can actually banish because I had Arasuda in hand. I can banish a guy, summon out the Arasuda, then I can make 101, then I can take the game from there. But it didn't freaking matter.
Because I had the Blackhorn. This so
uh,
let's talk about this card real quick because I feel like this needs spotlight, right? So Blackhorn of Heaven was a counter trap that was, I believe, released like early Synchro era, but it just never saw any play for like I don't want to say a multitude of reasons, but like it wasn't as good as some of the other traps you could play, right? It's like why would you play this when
Everyone was
you
just
could
on warning instead, yeah.
yeah, people were just on warning or judgment or mirror force, torrential stuff like that. But this card is actually really strong, especially in the Xyz format, and especially in the slow Xyz format that we're in, because when your game plan, like on my game plan, is like make Sandy and pass, or make Nat Beast and pass. If you have a Blackhorn for that, that stops it. If you're just trying to set on Yamato or like make Susan Oo, that's really good. If you're trying to like use Dragon Rulers to go into Draco Sack, like Blackhorn stops that. The fact that it's a counter trap and your opponent can't respond is always like so valuable. So it's really strange how this card has been around for so long, but it's only really seeing play now in 2014. So
And it's only seeing play in retrospect. Like even in Firewater format back in the day, people weren't really playing Blackhorn. Um, it's only been recent rediscovery of the format where people have discovered that Blackhorn is just copies 2, 3, and sometimes 4 of Warning.
yep, yep, exactly. So yeah, this card is insane. I feel like there are arguments to main deck it. The reason I wasn't is because I felt like with Mermelio, the trap holes are just sort of better. Because
It's
like
not good
obviously
in
they're
every
searchable.
matchup.
Yeah, it's not. Bottomless is good in almost every matchup. Traptrix
And
Shrapple
Warring's
Nightmare
good
is
in every
crazy
matchup.
in so many matchups. But Blackhorn's not that great in certain matchups. So, anyways, that was this episode. Luckily, I'm not sending you to the banning, but I like this deck. This deck is so cool, but unfortunately, Boojins may just be a little bit too powerful. But what might be too powerful for
You
you
believe I
is
almost didn't play Boojins?
I'm surprised. Um, I'm a little surprised, but I'm not too surprised because I was thinking like, well, if he brings Boojin, maybe I should. So I was talking about in the deck profile instead of bringing Blackhorn, I was thinking about bringing Light Imprisoning Mirror because I was like, what if he brings Boojins back? And I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna do that. I think he wants to avoid the mirror match if at all possible. And I do have a playable Boojin deck, so.
You have
But and
two. Did you take a second Yamato?
I
I
did.
actually don't know.
I did take a
Okay.
second Yamato. It was like the only good ultra rare I could take at the time. So I was like, well, I'll just take another one, and then by the time mega packs roll around, I might have the most insane Boojin deck possible. So that'll be fun. But anyways, what is really going to be fun here is the winner's wheel for today's episode. So let's go ahead and get on into that. How many clicks you want, boy?
Let's do 5 for the amount of beast. No, 6 for the amount of Beast Warrior XYZs I have in my extra deck.
All right, so 6. All right. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see what it comes out to. And you are getting a second copy of 101 because you get an ultra wild card. I actually don't know if that's what you're taking. There might be some other cards you can take. Some other Boojin. Well, you could go back and pick up a Mikazuchi if you wanted to. I think that was an ultra rare. So that's definitely
Yeah.
something you could take. But we'll have to see what you pick up in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. And if you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. But that's all from us. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.